There's nothing like that new home smell. Are you thinking about maybe buying new construction in Rapid City in 2025? Hey everybody, it's Tristan Emond with Mindful Living Realty, a realtor right here in Rapid City, South Dakota, the gateway to the Black Hills. In this video, we're going to talk about all the different neighborhoods that are going on right now where you can buy a new construction home or potentially buy a lot that you can build your own home on with your builder. But before we get there, let's talk a little bit about new construction in Rapid City in general. First of all, if you come from a bigger area, you're probably used to some big national names. D.R. Horton, Lennar. We really only have one national brand here, which is Hillsview Homes. This company is similar to some of your national builders, where it has a sales office, salespeople in the office ready to help you, and a lot of different options for you to buy properties and a lot of different lots for you to put them on. So far, they've been pretty good to work with. If you'd like to work with me through the sale of the process, just mention to them when you're talking with them that you're working with me, and we'll get that all put together. The rest of the builders in town are mostly smaller local builders. They're still building spec homes, but they're building them in smaller amounts. They probably don't have a sales office, and sometimes it's hard to get information from them, like floor plans and all the specs that are involved, because sometimes builders are really good builders, but not necessarily good business people. And the majority of these builders are working with a real estate agent to help them list and sell their properties. The next thing to know about home building in Rapid City is that the majority of the homes are built to be affordable as possible. So there'll be a few things that aren't going to be included. The majority of the homes are only finished upstairs, leaving downstairs unfinished. Sometimes they may finish a bedroom in the basement to make it a 3-bedroom home. But for the most part, when you see the price, that does not include a finished basement. It also may not include things like the refrigerator and the stove. A lot of times you have to buy those things as well. A lot of people like a stairs going down the back deck, also not part of a normal build. And any yard work is your responsibility. Any landscaping, any grass, any fences, all that stuff is yours to do. And then if you want to add a sprinkler system, you got to think about that as well. There are a few builders that are offering some landscaping, but for the most part, that's not normally included. I had one buyer that I had to remind him over and over again, nope, they're not doing the lawn. Nope, they're not doing the lawn. Nope, they're not doing the lawn. The other thing that you want to consider when you're buying new construction is what you're going to need inside. There will be no blinds. There will be no window curtains. And of course, if you're buying a new house, you're probably going to want new furniture. These are all things to consider when buying a new construction. Although the price might be this, by the time you add your appliances, your washer and dryer, your fences, your landscaping, it can be considerably more money out of pocket after you close on the property. The majority of these builders have been around town for a while and have been building for a while. I've worked with a number of them and things have gone pretty well. There's a couple that we might need to watch based upon past experiences, but for the most part, you've got a local builder working in the local community, trying his best to help everybody involved. One of the downsides of the local builder is generally the price is the price. Unless he's got a house that's been sitting there for a long time and he starts reducing the price, if you don't buy it at the price they've got listed, chances are they'll just wait for someone else to come along. They usually also don't throw in things. Well, they'll have them throw in a bathroom install. Doesn't happen. If you want the bathroom install, they'll just add that to the price. However, Hillsview Homes, since it is a bigger organization, they will have sales where they have discounts. They'll offer rebates. Sometimes they'll offer lower interest rates if you go through their lenders. A lot of different things to help you buy into property. So sometimes you can get a pretty good deal if you land on the right sale. All right, let's get into the car. We're going to check out some subdivisions. I'm going to give you details such as prices in that area, acreages, and the size of most of the homes in the subdivision. The one thing I'm not going to talk about in this video are the different covenants, the rules, regulations, and restrictions for every subdivision. Some have HOAs that are a little more restrictive, especially in some of the higher end neighborhoods, and there's a couple that even have no covenants whatsoever. So if any of these subdivisions that we look at today interest you, reach out to me, let me know, I'll grab that information for you, send it your way. Now, let's go driving. All right, we're going to start on the very west side of the area and kind of move around to the east. We'll end up in Box Elder. The first neighborhood we're going to start with is Timberwood Park Estates. Homes in this neighborhood range between $600,000 to $1.3 million, with a square foot of 1,400 to 4,500. And you've got a little more acreage here between 1.15 to 3.15. Most of these homes here are built by Cassie Construction. There are a couple lots for sale in this area between $85,000 to $150,000, and those are between 1.3 to 3 acre parcels. Next, we'd head over to AR Ranch, which is just off Erickson Ranch Road. Definitely more of a meadow location, but you can see the hills in the distance. The homes that have been built in this neighborhood are between $450,000 to $800,000. They're between 1,400 and 3,500 square feet on 1 to 3.5 acres. Elite Custom Homes have built a lot of these homes, but there have been a number of builders that have built in this area. You can also bring your own builder to this area. The lots range from $85,000 to $125,000 with a size of 1 to 1.5 acres. Now let's head over between Somerset and Blackhawk. Along Anderson Road is Somerset Meadows. It looks like the homes in this area are going to be built between $700,000 and $900,000 with 1,800 to 2,800 square feet, acreage in the 1.75 to 3.5 acre parcels. This entire subdivision will be built by Superior Custom Homes, so there are no lots available for you to bring your own builder. Now let's head to the southwest part of town, down Sheridan Lake Road. This is about as close as you're going to get to the Black Hills while still being in town. High Point Ranch features some high-end homes from $750,000 to $1.25 million that range from 1,400 to 4,000 square feet on 0.23 to 1 acre parcels. A lot of these properties are built by Guthrie Incorporated and All Around Construction. In the past, lots here have sold for $175,000 to $320,000 for around a 0.54 acre lot, depending on your views and your location. Only one is available right now for $183,000. As we head to the east along Catron Boulevard, we come to Covenant Drive with the Bella Vista neighborhood. This is mostly built up. You've got one or two lots that may be available and some homes that have been built. The homes here are between $800,000 and $1.8 million, with the majority of them being big homes between 2,900 and 3,800 square feet. On acreage is 0.5 to 0.70. This neighborhood is built by TNT Homes and Construction, and they are the exclusive builder for this subdivision. As we go up 5th Street, we head down Minnesota. Down Shaker Drive, there is a subdivision called PLM 3, with some lots still available in this neighborhood. These range between $400,000 and $850,000, with square feet between 2,000 to 3,500. You'll find lots anywhere between 0.33 to 0.75 acres. Just further up the street, we've got Scotland Hills, with some great views of the city and a tree-filled hill on the other. You can buy a home here between $800,000 and $1.5 million, with all the homes built being over 3,000 square feet. On acreage is 0.73 to 6 acres. A number of the homes around here have been built by All Around Construction, but a number have been built by other builders as well. If you've got your own builder, you can buy a lot here. You can get a 1-ish acre parcel for between $120,000 and $200,000. As we head north of the mall, we get into Misty Meadow subdivision, which is just to the south of Auburn Hills subdivision. This area is all townhomes, which might be slightly more economical than a single family. You can buy one side of the townhome in this area between $300,000 to $350,000, square footage ranging between 950 and 2,000 on just small 0.11 to 0.20 acre lots. Hunter Homes have been building these townhomes in this area. You can also buy some townhome lots that would be available for you as well, either for investment purposes or perhaps you could build a townhome, live in one, and rent the other out. These are selling for $42,000 a lot, but since you need to buy two for the townhome, you're spending between $80,000 and $85,000 for your set of two townhomes. And this is on a similar 0.11 to 0.15 acre lot. On the northwest side of the Auburn Hills subdivision, you've got single-family homes being built from $300,000 to $450,000. These are between 1,900 square feet and about 3,000 square feet on 0.20 to 0.30 acres. The homes in this area are built by select construction or accurate builders. As we move to the northeast side of town by Menards, this is the Shepherd Hill subdivision built by Hillsview Homes. This is the more national builder that I mentioned earlier that offers a few more discounts, etc. on their homes and are putting up a whole lot more in the area. You can buy a home in this subdivision starting at $300,000 and can option your way to well over $600,000. These homes start at 925 square feet and go all the way up to 3,800 square feet on acreages that range between 0.15 and 0.25. Now let's head over to the southeast part of town as we get closer to Rapid Valley. There's a brand new little loop being built on the edge of this that I assume, I don't have the exact numbers, but I assume will be similar to everything else in the subdivision. Homes in this area are between $400,000 and $625,000, 1,200 to 3,500 square feet on 0.20 to 0.38 acres. Being built by Zeisler Construction. There are 2 lots that are available in the subdivision if you'd like to bring your own builder. They're 0.91 acres and are listed between $110,000 and $125,000. Just up Willowbed Road is Elks Country Estates. There's a whole bunch of new lots ready and available for you to build your house in this subdivision. The homes in this area are between $500,000 to $800,000, 2,000 to 3,000 square foot, and set on 0.25 to 0.30 acres. Zeisler Construction is your main builder out here, but there have been various builders out here throughout the years. If you'd like to bring your own builder out here, you can buy a 0.20 to 0.45 acre lot for $80,000 to $90,000. Heading east on Highway 44 towards the airport, just past Reservoir Road, is Murphy Ranch Estates. Homes in this subdivision are built by 2 builders, Neslin Construction and Daz Construction, both of which are handling different price points. You'll find those price points $320,000 to $420,000, with 900 square foot homes all the way up to 2,400 square foot homes on 0.19 to 0.25 acre lots. The next subdivision is Apple Valley subdivision, built by Hunter Homes, which has been building affordable homes in the area for a number of years. The homes in this area start at $290,000 all the way up to $350,000. The homes are between 950 square feet to 2,200 square feet, all on about 0.15 of an acre. Another affordable home neighborhood is in the process of being developed. That's located north of NN Drive, which is called NN Subdivision. Once they get rolling, they'll have homes starting at $210,000 all the way up to $225,000. These homes will be between 575 square feet and 800 square feet on 0.15 of an acre. As we head out to Box Elder, we get to the Northern Lights subdivision. The homes in this area are between $300,000 and $430,000, 1,150 to 2,400 square feet, and set on 0.17 to 0.31 acres. Built mostly by Boom Construction and TNT Homes and Construction. And then West Sunnyvale Road, we get to Alpha Omega subdivision. My understanding of the plans is they plan to connect Alpha Omega with Northern Lights with all of this prairie right in here. Alpha Omega has homes between $300,000 to $400,000, 1,000 to 2,300 square feet, sitting on 0.16 to 0.29 acres. The homes in this neighborhood are being built by Unimax LLC. There are some 0.16 acres lots that are available. If you'd like to use their builder or bring your own, they're $62,000 for a single family lot or about $55,000 for a townhome lot. Heading into Box Elder on North Ellsworth Road, we get to the Liberty Park subdivision. The homes in this neighborhood are between $300,000 to $385,000, 1,100 to 2,000 square feet, and around 0.15 to 0.20 acres. The homes in this area are built by Zeisler Construction, Anderson Development, and SNS Homes. Also in this subdivision along Henry Potter Road are more homes built by Hillsview Homes. Because ground is a little bit cheaper out here, you'll have the same homes as Shepherd Hills in Rapid City, but they're starting a little bit cheaper at about $280,000 to over $450,000. These homes are between 925 and 2,500 square feet on 0.15 to 0.20 acres. Heading over to the east side of Box Elder by the truck stop, we've got the Red Fern subdivision. Homes in this neighborhood start about $305,000 and go up to $430,000. They're 870 to 2,000 square feet, and all of them are about 0.1 acres. Homes in this area are built by Boom Construction and TNT Homes and Construction. And finally, as we go south of I-90 to Yorktown Road, we get to Freedom Estates, built by Top Shelf Construction. These homes are between $275,000 and $330,000, 975 to 2,000 square feet, and are on lots 0.15 to 0.25 of an acre. Of course, there are more lots and land parcels available throughout the Black Hills. I just chose to stick within Rapid City just to give you an idea of Rapid City itself without going too far out. If any of these subdivisions look interesting to you, let me know. I'll grab a bit more information for you and we can get started building your new home. Thanks so much for watching. Have an amazing day, and remember, love where you live.